My head hurts. I'm gonna go and rest under this tree.
So
It's funnier to imagine a tiny body on a horse, a tiny upper body on a horse body.
So to settle this for our audience, who is probably rolling their eyes and giggling with laughter at this point here, we're going to go with a fairy-sized upper body and a full-sized horse lower body.
Yes.
So very comical, very fun, and we'll expect fan art that we can actually have people go ahead and send in to an email address of unlikedragoon@gmail.com. I'll expect those before the next episode comes out. So
Yes, but when you send fan art to that email address, you have to make sure to send it with the subject line "fart."
Yeah,
And include feet in the drop. No, I'm just kidding.
you fans do with that what you will, and hopefully we have more fans by the end of this here, not less.
Yeah, go ahead, Dragoon. Give out your personal email on this very public thing.
No, that's the one for Unlike Dragoon. It's unlikedragoon@gmail.com, and those and you can just send whatever you want there. Just no weird shit, because you know what? Let's bring on the weird shit. We'll display it elsewhere. We'll have like a Pinterest board or something like that. We'll put it up on Patreon. Anyway,
Well,
back to our game that you're playing. The centaur fairy Fentar is she then goes ahead and basically does this whistle that then all the horses begin to slow down and actually kind of do that little skittering that you see in the cartoons, whereas the carousel then comes to an abrupt stop as you then see the lights still ignited, still shimmering, and this little bit of sparkly what do I want to say here,
Fairy
sparkling
glitter.
yeah, there we go, we'll say fairy glitter, that because my words are hard today apparently.
Yeah,
And
like
It's hard.
as this ride then becomes back to its normal state, the fairy looks over at you and says, "Oh my god, I don't know what she did. I don't know what she did, but that was amazing. I've never seen people take into account people's lives like that. That's so awesome." And as at this point here, you guys actually realize and see that a crowd is kind of gathered as you hear the applause from the crowd actually brighten up the day, and you see the carnival, all of its glitz and glamours actually brightens up even just a little bit more as the entertainment actually goes up by one. All the happiness goes up by one.
Oh, good.
But you guys also hear a panicked parent's voice of, "Stacy, Stacy, where are you, sweetheart? Stacy, Stacy, where are you, honey? Oh my God." He kind of gags a little bit. Oh my God, oh my God. You see a parent kind of pull from the bush that's nearby a child that is in two pieces. Right down the center here. It's actually... I would imagine that's exactly what the parent's going through his mind as he kind of brings this small child out. He's like, "Oh my God, she's dead. Oh my God, Stacy, she's dead. What did you guys do? You guys are terrible people. What happened to my poor child? She's dead." As this father basically kind of crumples onto his knee with his part 1, part 2 of child, begins to sob and weep wildly as the rest of the crowd kind of dims a little bit here, and the entertainment, the happiness goes down by one at the carnival.
Man,
Well,
a paladin would be great right now.
Happiness.
I'm sorry, what's that, guys?
Has anyone considered telling the dad to have the daughter roll her death saves?
I was just stating that a paladin would be great right now.
Bear with me here 2 seconds here. So that is
Just a second.
One successful. That is 2 successful. And a failure on the third. But I believe that 2 out of 3 ain't bad, like Mr. Our wonderful Meatloaf singer says. And this child is partially kind of alive, but just the top half at the moment, as the child starts to kind of gasp and gape as the bottom part is still not moving. as this child begins to kind of cry and wail, "Daddy, I can't feel my feet! Daddy, I can't feel my legs!" And this father basically pulls this child together, kind of haphazardly, and begins to whisk it off towards the fairy tent.
Oh, is that it? Okay.
Chouette, being the undertaker that she is, kind of wants to, like, is kind of antsy and kind of wants to, is like shuffling her way towards the fairy tent and kind of wants to go over towards the child.
Like, all eyes are on the party at this point here from the gathered crowd of concerned parents. What are you guys doing?
I mean, I don't really have anything I can do.
I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, I saved a child, so I don't know what else I could do.
I mean, two of us literally died, so...
I mean, yeah,
I can try and do a medicine check. It basically...
Wait, hold on. Dragoon, you told us there was a med tent, like, this episode. Let's get one of those people.
Well, the dad's already at the med tent with the
dad
child.
So far there's been 2 visitors very recently to that med tent that you guys actually saw in, I think it was like last episode or the episode before, during the cupcake eating contest, where they had, like, everybody was being led to from passing out from too much custard. This is the same location that the small child that the small child basically took the mountain of cotton candy from the medical tent, and the father then, well, the small child brought it back and tried to, smother Suet. And now that father is basically whisking that part 1 and part 2 of child over into the same tent now. So
sorry.
Go ahead, Suet.
No, I was just gonna say I'm gonna ignore the stairs and I'm gonna make my way to the medical tent. I mean, I may be an undertaker, but I do have some medical skills, so I can patch up a body, dead or alive. So
I'm trying to find med tent. There it is.
I don't really know where the med tent is, so I just kind of yeeted myself in the general direction of where I think the tent was. Last time.
Let Papa Dragoon here. Let me grab an extra tent here. So, who is going to be making their way over to the tent? Who is staying over by the carousel?
Chouette makes her way.
We all go.
Okay. As you leave the carousel, you guys notice the centaur lady / fairy begins to kind of go ahead and restore the ride a little bit here. Taking out some spackle. And kind of covering over these old spell words and stuff like that, and basically trying to bring it back into full operation here. And as you guys make your way over to this tent here, you can clearly see that a team of fairies are already attending this poor little half-and in twain child, and is actually tending to her already, trying to kind of skitter around, and they're looking for something. Unfortunately, you hear them kind of in a panic, like, "Give us some more blood! Give us some human blood! Get the human blood! We need a transfusion! Go ahead! We have tape. Somebody took all the cotton candy! Somebody took it! Oh my God, we're out! Get the spares! Where's the dog? Get the dog!" As you see all these fairies kind of just they're all holding gauze and trying to patch things up, and somebody's applying staples. But this child is still kind of screaming in pain here on this makeshift gurney. As you guys enter into the tent after hearing all this, and the fairies are all kind of some of them turn to you, looking, say like, "Oh nope, I'm sorry, sweethearts. This sweethearts, my wonderful patrons. You guys can't be in this tent here. We're treating a small child. We can't have people in here watching. It's not a spectator sport, unfortunately. We'll have to have you guys kind of just scoot, unless you guys have something that you can help us with."
Listen. Will you listen here? My compatriot here, Chouette, can help calm that child down from the screaming, so nobody else's attention is brought here.
All right, well, get your ass in here then. We need some help. Do you guys got anything like a healing potions, anything like you can help? We're out of cotton candy. Somebody just up and took it. Like one of the small kids just came and took the whole bunch that we had. It was crazy.
Shuet gives the death
No,
glare
but
to Jerry, but gives the cotton candy that she had like little bits left of, and gives what she has to the fairies. I'm like, this is what I have.
Like, okay, the fairy kind of eyes agape, says, kind of looks at you just very disappointed like here, and takes it from you here. We'll get to you in just a minute. And as they go over and they pull this entire bunch of cotton candy and unroll it here, very gauze-like, and start basically mending and slowly wrapping it around the center of this child as the blood and guts and viscera start to go ahead and slowly heal back together, as the cotton candy begins to slowly dissolve into the wound of this child here. You see the curtain close behind the inside of this makeshift tent here to go ahead and give the child and the parent a little bit of privacy here, as this fairy then approaches you very sternly, Suet, and says, "So you're the one who's been telling these kids to steal the cotton candy? So what's the deal? Why are you stealing from us? We provide this carnival for everybody, and you guys got to steal from us? Are you kidding me?"
First off, I didn't tell anyone to steal anything. I was trying to distract the child from a very traumatic incident, and I assumed she was gonna go get like regular cotton candy. I didn't think she was gonna take medical cotton candy.
Whoa! Traumatic incident. What happened? Was there an accident? What happened?
Uh,
Is there more dead people we need to know about? What's going on?
No, there was no. The situation is handled. We took care of the situation. There was an accident that happened at the, what is it, the carousel? And I just so happened to use my body as a shield for a child who, luckily for you, just got a couple scrapes on her knees, and I very much got hurt. And I didn't want her to see me, die. So I wanted her to go get cotton candy so she didn't have to see it. Don't come at me with attitude, lady.
Well, see, when you explain it like that, it's a lot better. At least for you, anyway. We're gonna have to talk with that child about stealing stuff here. But I could see, I could see how it was for a good cause. You know what? Thank you for taking action. If it wasn't for your guys' action, this could have been a lot worse, way worse. Oh my goodness.
You know
You'll
what?
have to excuse me here, honey. Excuse me here. Let me give you something here. You seem to be about your wits here. She pulls off a kind of a badge off of her shoulder here, that and basically goes ahead and hands it to you. Says, "Here, just go ahead and sew this onto your clothing, sweetheart. This is Thank you for helping us out, and take this with you. This'll help you along the way here. Address some things here. It's a little favor here that the carnival gives to some of their chirurgeons here. So, you'll have to excuse me here, sweetheart. Just read the back. It tells you what happens. I gotta go. And she dips behind the little privacy curtain of the tent there as well. And Hoku, I need you to go ahead and add this item to your inventory as you investigate it, I assume.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, what were you going to say?
No, I was just going to apologize to the lady because I just realized, like, after I did the whole spiel, I'm like, ooh, that was a little harsh. Oops.
I assume you did that whole, like, head weave with, like, a couple of snaps back and forth, like,
I really did. I really did. I'm like, oh, that sounds really harsh. I didn't mean to snap at her like that.
She went feeling bad about snapping, and then there's plethora. You'll let my compatriot in. She'll help calm down that child. You don't tell us what to do.
A little bit, yeah. Like, oh, oops, I snapped at an NPC. Oh
no. So as you turn over this patch after settling yourself and feeling real bad about snapping at that Fey Forest creature, you see on the back of this patch here that it's a special patch that is going to allow you to apply 1d8 per day health as a free action.
1d8 health per day.
Per day, correct.
And it counts as an action.
As
Free
a free
action.
action, as a part,
Oh,
as
free
a
action.
basically like a bonus action. A
Oh,
bonus
bonus
action.
action. Okay.
Correct. On the front of the patch here, you basically see this giant red cross with fairy wings coming off of it. It's very fun, very decorative.
Okay, so I'm just gonna call it fairy health patch.
So you guys find yourself outside of this the tent here, right in between the fairy aid tent and the cupcake area, cupcake eating contest area. What are you guys doing?
Well, I was expecting to help, not really get my ass chewed out. Well, they can deal with it. I'm leaving.
Alrighty then. Plethrin and Gorth, what are you guys doing as well, sir?
Oh no, I'm absolutely following Chouette. Like my
Plethrin,
party member got bitched out and started walking off. I'm walking along with her. We stand.
And
Plethrin's going to just book it towards the pit.
okay.
I guess we're going to the pit then. I'm gonna go flick the
Yeah.
lady off again then, because I'm not in a good mood today, I guess. Friggin'.
Mommy, she did it again.
Friggin', I go in to save a life and I get bitched out by a Karen and a fucking medical lady. Chouette is not happy. I have a bird coming out of my mouth, like screaming swear words. I'm just not happy right now.
As you approach the edge of the pit, I assume you guys are going through the normal means of going through the door and stuff like that. So everyone, go ahead and
Is
remove
it a door?
one. Pardon me, the entrance. There's no physical door. It's the entrance. I assume that you guys are going to go ahead and have you guys are going to have your tickets punched. So if you guys are all going to be going to the pit, I'll need you guys to go ahead and remove one punch from your tickets there.
Okay. Did we get our tickets punched when we were on the carousel?
You did not. She said that you guys were going to be just fine, and
Okay.
she was. Yeah, she
I'm
was
gonna have to.
Go ahead.
I'm going to have to either roll a deception or persuasion.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
And
Oh
for,
yeah.
for what reason, sir?
Remember how I got caught cheating during the cupcake contest?
Yes, and you were kicked out, and then you snuck right back in.
Yes, because I never received a bracelet.
Okay. Alrighty. So
So-
yes, you will need to go ahead and roll a deception or sleight of hand to go ahead and sneak your way into this attraction.
I was just gonna tell him I lost my bracelet, but okay.
Oh, you can do that too. That's perfectly fine. We can role play that out here, sir.
All right. Would it be deception or persuasion?
Either one. If you want to go ahead and role play it, then we can go perception. We can go the other way too, and you can be a little sneaky little guy.
All right. Well, it's gonna be deception. It's gonna be 21.
Oh, dear Lord, sir. Okay. We're gonna skip the role play portion of that and say this guy is kind of like smoking a cigarette on the job, and he's just kind of looking, just kind of clipping people's tickets and stuff like that with his little clipper, and he just takes a drag off of his cigarette, just kind of like yawning and to himself as you just kind of look by and you just hold out like a piece of parchment as he puts like a little clip into it, not even noticing. He's just having his little wonderful barber pole cigarette as you are able to make it easily by with a 21, sir.
I mean, if you wanted to role play it out, my persuasion would have made it an 18.
I think you're all right here, sir. We'll say you're easily able to get in even with an 18 here, so you're fine. You're fine. What you guys see at this place here, primarily from Suet's perspective, you do see this little child enjoying the side of at the side of this deep sunken-in pit that's about 10 feet down into the ground here, like basically a giant hole in the ground here. Hopefully the visual portion of this here does it justice here on a flat plane of all things here. But Suet, you see this small child that you taught how to flip off people, as she's basically just kind of like looking around and just giving everybody the bird and just smiling like this big old shit-eating grin, like. And the mother's, kind of catches eyes and kind of holds her fingers down, like stop it, and she kind of gets loose again here, starts flipping people off again, like hey.
Hashtag proud mom moment.
There you go.
Just looks over at Chouette and flips her off too.
Thumbs up.
But what you then what you see or what you hear for that matter here is the crowd of people basically erupts in cheer as you see these two goblins basically duking it out left and right here, as one of them runs towards the other very hastily, very zombie-like almost, and basically without care for itself, as the other goblin basically holds the wooden end of this spear to the ground and basically allows this other goblin to go ahead and basically impale himself onto this pike, this spear, basically instantly extinguishing this other goblin's life in an instant as the crowd erupts in cheers, as this other goblin starts to kind of wave its hands over its head, basically like taking it all in, as this crowd basically roars with applause and stuff like that. As you then see also money start to be exchanged, as there's some side betting going on in the crowd. And as you see all this happening here, a gentleman, a bugbear, kind of hops down into the pit and says, "Are you not entertained?" As you hear the crowd kind of rear back and clap and roar and cheer, as he holds up this goblin's arm and says, "Your champion of the small people. We have Globo, the Impaler." As the crowd erupts in laughter, and they kind of see how he's just kind of winded at this point here, as this bugbear kind of gives him a little bag of gold for him, essentially for the port that he bet on, you would assume, as the goblin then basically goes ahead and kind of skitters off to a small expected family that you could assume that he's paying for. The bugbear then turns to the crowd and says, "That is all for this evening, unless we have somebody who wants to take on our undefeated champion, Gorgek. Do we have any takers?
Gorgek just immediately shoots his hand up.
Oh, yes, you, small one on the edge here. I've never seen you before. Yes, what is your name?"
The name is Plethrin just Plethrin.
Plethrin the. That's a kind of a strange name, but that works. We have Plethrin.
Full name is Plethrin just Plethrin. That's full name.
Oh, we have a newcomer. Yes, please. We have a challenger of Gorgek. We have Plethrin, just Plethrin, which is really long and kind of a really obscure name, but whatever. Join us, Plethrin. Come down into the pit. You will be our grand champion of representing the people. And in this, how much do you weigh, young sir? We just kind of need for like insurance purposes.
180 pounds.
180. Oh, that's pretty light. Anyway, he's challenged Gorgek, the also kind of a destroyer, but in the full sense of the word. And as he waves his arms, basically introducing this other champion contender, you see the crowd kind of fall silent as they slowly start to cheer Gorgek, 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 Gorgek. As you hear and feel the ground kind of start to rumble underneath your feet, as this large creature basically comes through the crowd, and you can clearly see him before you can see his full body, as this individual makes his way into the pit with you.
I think I made a mistake.
Our reigning champion and heavyweight champion of the Fae of the Fae in general, really. We have Gorgek the Destroyer, and in this corner we have Plethrin just Plethrin. It's at this point here that the crowd basically kind of goes into a rumble, not into a rumble, but they go into a bit of a frenzy as you see these individuals, small goblins, making their rounds, taking bets, 20 to 1 to win. As people start to kind of go ahead and go over and place their bets here, as the Bugbear says, "You know the rules, everybody. No interference, and make your bets here. We'll give everybody about 2 minutes to go ahead and make their bets, and we'll go ahead and get started." You see everybody kind of start placing their bets here and there as an individual with his big booming voice makes his way to the edge of the pit, not even bothering to excuse himself. It is a winged individual with one wing being entirely black and kind of has this draping black mist coming off of it, and the other wing has this kind of like flamey bit that's also kind of dangling off of the tips of his wings here. He has kind of like a skeletonized face with horns, and you can see all the bones and stuff like that kind of like protruding out of his tightly thick skin and rippling over his muscles. This individual comes forth to the edge as the crowd basically kind of falls silent as the individual says, "I'll take the bet. I'll take a bet. 10,000 on the little one. Plethrin just Plethrin. I'll bet on him."
You're putting a lot of pressure on me, man.
Hold on, 20 to 1 odds on 10,000?
On 10,000, that's what he's doing.
Wow, that's a hell of a payoff. That's 200,000 if it's successful.
As this individual then basically slams the end of his spear on the ground, making a large clink noise that kind of echoes through the crowd. And the crowd then goes kind of into an even bigger frenzy, like, "Oh, does he know something that we don't? What's going on?" As you see more and more money being exchanged of hands here. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of time here. If you guys want to go ahead and do a little betting as well here, please do so. Plethrin, that also goes for you here, honey, because 20 to 1 odds against you, sir. And if you want to do us a little bit of betting here before you die, that would be great.
I would like to bet 100 on the big guy.
Okay. Alrighty.
I just want to go after the point of my team, man.
Nah, man, you're dead. You're not even full health.
Right.
Yeah, fair. I think I'm gonna place my bets on actually getting like a short rest outside, so good luck, Plethrin. I'm not even gonna watch this. That's how much faith I have in you.
I'm going to put 30 platinum towards the big guy.
Do you have 30 platinum?
Yes, I have 515 platinum.
I have 250 gold. Where did you find platinum?
Remember that there was a drink that I drank at the Queen's Loins that turned all my gold pieces into platinum pieces.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
And I was holding 515 gold pieces and turned it into platinum.
So Plethrin's kind of like the sugar daddy of the group, as we've established. And already,
every party always has a sugar daddy. Never forget.
I'm gonna put 30 platinum on the big guy and 20 on myself. Insurance.
Just tossing around 50 platinum like it's nothing.
I mean, it's an insurance policy because if I win, I'd still make something back.
I'm gonna.
Plethrin, have you heard of OnlyFay? Could I interest you?
I actually have an account.
Could I interest you into subscribing to mine?
Can I interest you into a sub for sub?
Fight your fight and die.
Fight your fight and die. My only wish, Gorth, wake me up when he actually starts winning. I'm gonna sit down and like put my head in my knees.
Yeah,
I'll
everyone's
wake you up
starting
when
to,
September ends. No worries.
as
Thank you.
everyone starts like settling with their beds, Plethora just shakily pulls out his rapier.
The tip of the rapier kind of making a wobbly noise. Okay. Alrighty. Do you guys want to do any more betting? Are you guys good where you're at? I just wanted to go make sure before we continue.
Yep. OG.
Okay. Now, outside of game here, guys, as long as you guys don't get caught, depending on if you guys have some creative way of helping him in some way, you guys can go that route as well. So do keep that in mind. There is some cheatsy doodles that you could do if you want to save your buddy.
Well, see, the only thing that I can think of would be involving spells, and I don't have any of those. Chouette has some of those, but as I understand, Chouette has decided not to watch the match. So, good luck, Pletherin.
So if you guys, Plethora, you guys are basically in your guys' corners of the pit here. I'm going to assume that Suet is kind of off to the side here, and Gorth is also kind of giving you a little bit of a pep talk here as well. So if you guys got like any like potions or like healing potions,
Oh, I actually do have a thing.
Wait, I have a question. Sorry.
Yeah. Yes. Go ahead, Hoku. Yes, ma'am.
The layout of the pit. I'm thinking that everyone is kind of like in a stand, like it's all standing. There's no bleachers or anything looking down into the pit, kind of thing. Is it okay?
Yes, correct. Yep. It's a open pit here. There's no. It's standing crowd only, and it's about a 10 to 15 foot pit.
Okay.
You see some of the patrons just standing, some of them just kind of sitting at their own risk, dangling their feet off the edge. Those gotcha.
And I, if I may, am going to slip Pletherin a vial of brown liquid with the instruction "shake well" open, and tell him to only use it if he doesn't have any other options.
Oh, you know what? Never mind. I'm too busy resting.
Now's your chance.
Yeah, you know what? No, dude, you know what? In my resting state, I remembered something. I'm gonna grab Pletherin by his ear and pull him down to my height, which isn't that short. Here, take this. I'm gonna slap him the
Wouldn't that mean that you're lifting me up?
Oh, yeah, that's true. I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, yeah, that's true. I forgot where I am. Sorry. I am gonna try and slip him the orange spice, the Bad Batch spice, because I still have mine.
Okay.
I have mines from the vendor still.
No, you gave yours to Ivor, remember? When we first entered the Fey Carnival and he tripped.
True, yeah. Oh, then that means I still have my Bad Batch then.
Yeah.
Because what was their names?
Sam and Wink.
Well, Sam and Wink did through theirs. It stunned the spider first try. So
No, the Dragonborn did.
our friendly.
The Dragonborn did. They didn't do theirs.
That's right. I forgot he was with us.
The Dragonborn did his. You gave yours to Ivor, and I'm giving you mine's.
Well, I gave the good one to Ivor.
We never had good. Oh yeah, you did. Well, you have two now, so you better use it wisely. Good night. And she goes and puts her head back down. And that's officially my done doing. Let me know what you want on your tombstone, what you want buried with you, and your choice of coffin, your wood for your coffin.
Before I die tonight, I would like my snack-sized Snicker bars buried with me.
No.
Uh-oh.
Alrighty, here. Are you guys good then? You guys are done with the betting and whatnot?
I'm officially done.
Here lies Pletherin. Enjoy your fingers.
That has so many levels of inappropriate context. I love it. Well, You know what? We're gonna get you a T-shirt that says exactly that on it, sir. Oh my goodness gracious!
All
Things
right,
are
I'm
just
ready.
alrighty. The bugbear comes back down into the pit here, and says here, "All right, all betting is done. All betting, and wrap it up, wrap it up. All right, you guys ready to see the final match of the night? You guys ready? You guys ready to see some fucking entertainment?" As the crowd goes wild as he starts kind of getting them amped up for this, and you feel like down the everyone kind of getting like goosebumps on their arms and stuff like that, and the hair kind of standing up on the back of your neck here. He says, "All right, clean, dirty fights here, no rules. Go to town, bitches." As he kind of waves his flail up in the air, and you see this little bit of a spark go off as to basically announce that game on. That's right. That sound goes off because of awesomeness. As
Blathern just puts on a cobalt skull onto his head.
this individual here that you would identify as a troll comes running at you at full speed here. It's going to go ahead and take Plethora, give me to do this thing properly here. This will be an initiative on one-on-one here, and I don't want to override you if you had something up your sleeve here. So this individual is going to go ahead and roll an initiative of. Bear with me here. Let me find this guy's initiative.
Bear with me.
Look for the bear initiative.
I figured Dragoon would have thrown in a pun of a bugbear with me here.
Right, right. Give me a second.
Gorth did that for you. Don't worry.
Your fridge.
Okay. Alrighty here.
How far did you say the pit was?
This troll
down?
is going to. The pit was
10
approximately 10 to 15 feet, depending on the side of the pit as to where you are. So it kind of varies. It was put together. So
my initiative roll
Mhm.
was a 19. I rolled it on D&D Beyond.
Alrighty. This troll here, he rolled a 14 here, so you will actually go first as he begins his charge towards you, sir.
Okay, so is he still running directly at me?
He is running towards you here as part of his turn here, and you will be able to go first, sir, with your action.
Okay. Is it possible for me to dive out of his way?
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and save your action to dive out of the way to make a dexterity saving throw, you're more than welcome to. Absolutely.
I was going to use an acrobatics throw.
That works too.
Okay. Do you prefer it on tabletop or
Either or. I trust you either way. If you want to go ahead and use that the good rumble strip, you're more than welcome to the roller strip, or you can go ahead and use D&D Beyond.
So my acrobatics was a 13.
Okay.
It's with modifier. Then I'm gonna poke him in the butt with the rapier.
Okie dokie. So,
Man, it sure is a good thing that you can enunciate that word. Holy shit.
I'm gonna poke him in the butt with a 16. Or 12, sorry. 12. It's not a 16, a 12.
Okay. Alrighty. This individual, he actually comes charging at you, and as you dodge out of the way, he kind of slams into the side of the pit here, kind of dazing himself just ever so slightly here as you go ahead and basically roll to the right and to the left, and you poke him in the butt. And what did you roll for a butt poke?
Give me one
Or
second.
your attack?
It's an 8.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to say that because he's dazed.
So,
go ahead.
hold
Yes,
on.
Dorth. Yes, Butters.
Plethrin, you rolled a 12 to hit. You just rolled your 8 for damage.
Yeah. 12 to hit, 8 to damage.
Gotcha. Okay. With this individual, because I'm going to kind of break the walls here of the rules and say that because you're able to go ahead and dodge out of the way and you saved your first initial turn to go ahead and take an immediate action to counter him, he's not going to make any type of counter actions and stuff like that towards you that you normally would get from being to the side and like an opportunity
Treating it
attack.
like a surprise round.
Correct. So we're gonna go ahead and call this just an instant, like a guaranteed hit for Plethrin. Plethrin, just Plethrin. And how much damage is that, Plethrin?
8.
8? Okay.
Yes.
You go ahead and poke this thing in the butt as the crowd kind of snickers and starts to kind of laugh as you see smaller, as the rest of the party, you guys kind of see like smaller side deals going on at the side here. More money kind of exchanging hands here. Oh my god. I love this Foley work. Bring it. As this monster kind of turns, the arm kind of comes back around his left hand side. He kind of like massages this small open wound that the rapier has made here. As he's gonna go ahead and start to go ahead and take his turn. As he turns to you here, does a, bear with me here un momento. Does a 26 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty here. I'm going to need you to go ahead and take
974 points.
right. I'm going to need you to go ahead and take 8 points of damage, sir.
Just kills off plethora and brings in ironwood.
This would be piercing damage, so if you have any resistances to piercing damage.
Nope.
No? Okay.
Nope.
Where does this bring you here, health-wise, Plethrin?
9.
Damage, sir? Oh, that flatlines you right there?
No, I'm 9. I'm at 9.
You're 9. Okay, so you have 1 health point left. Okay. Alrighty.
1 health point.
That will be it.
I think he's saying he has 9 left after that attack.
Oh, okay. Pardon me. I misunderstood.
Yeah, you asked what my health point says at. I said 9.
Gotcha. Understood.
Yeah, I was at 17.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Understood, sir. Understood. Okay. It will be your turn next, sir.
Since I'm smaller than him, can I take an action to climb upon him? Like since to him I'm an ant to him, I'd climb climb upon him as an ant.
I would say as your action, you absolutely could climb upon him. Absolutely.
It seems
Would
like it would have to
that
be
count towards a
dexterity.
movement action, or?
Well, you're going to be able to go ahead and use that movement to go ahead and close the gap anyway, so you'll be fine on that front. But we're going to have you go ahead and use that dexterity to go ahead and make that climb successfully, get a good foothold in his ruffles, in his freckles.
Well, everyone knows ruffles have ridges perfect for climbing.
So it's a dexterity throw or
acrobatics. I'll let you choose one or the other.
I'm gonna roll on acrobatics for 12.
Okay. Alrighty. I'm going to say for flavor, for our wonderful, wonderful audience, you are actually going to go ahead and basically barrel roll and charge towards his loincloth, running between his legs, and basically grabbing onto one of his back haunches, doing a fun little flip up, and starts making that climb up to on his back. I would assume as you're slowly like.
Yes, I'm going to be moving my way up towards the top of his head, essentially.
Okay. Alrighty here. You're able to go ahead and successfully start making that climb here as this creature basically looks down at his junk and just kind of like, where'd he go? Kind of expression falls upon his face as he's gonna try to go ahead and kind of turn around and kind of look for you behind him as his turn. And okay. I did a secret roll behind the scenes here. He's actually looking around. He's a bit confused here, but he does feel like a trickle on his lower back here as he kind of tries to reach around, kind of to brush, figures out that you're actually climbing his backside, but he's not able to go ahead and get to his lower back as you are basically speed rock climbing this beastie man. As you're able to go ahead and get up to his head here. That will actually complete his turn while he tries to basically go ahead and grab at you and completely miss, because the motherfucker rolled a 2. And it will then again be your turn, sir.
All right. So now that I'm standing upon his temple, I'm going to take the rapier and jab it into his eye.
Okay. Go ahead and
Yoink.
roll me. Go ahead and roll that for me, sir, if you would please.
Does a 24 hit?
It sure does.
Would I be rolling this? No. Okay, never mind. I was asking, would I be rolling this as a sneak attack?
Are you sneaking? I don't think that the sneak would necessarily apply in this case here.
It says.
How does it read in your?
Okay, so sneak attack says once per turn, you can deal an extra 2d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack with a finesse or ranged weapon if you have advantage on the attack roll. You don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. That enemy is incapacitated, and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll.
Okay, so it's just kind of like you do it when you want to, as long as it's once per turn, right?
Yes,
Okay.
essentially.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, I would say that's
Okay,
that's
so-
reasonable. You do the thing. So
Okay, so give me 1 second. I rolled a 9 with the rapier damage.
okay.
With this another 9
So a total of 18.
for the sneak attack. Yes.
Okay. Bear with me here. And what's the other effect? It immobilizes the individual. Is that correct?
No,
With the sneak attack.
no.
Okay.
I just if the enemy is within 5 feet of the weapon I'm using, I can roll for a sneak attack and basically. Well, what's it to you?
You're good. You're good. Alrighty. I'm going to go ahead and say that the rapier easily goes and cuts into this guy's eye. You actually bring out an eyeball on the end of your rapier at this, as he basically howls and screams and holds his arms up onto the now gaping hole that's kind of spewing a little bit more blood than it should. As you hear the crowd kind of like cheer with like, ew, gross. As other people are like, oh my god, yes, viscera, yeah. And Plethrin, are you doing anything immediately with this eyeball on the end of your rapier? I assume by precedence that you've set so far, that with children fingers and just disembodied heads, that you're probably going to be wanting to do something with it, or are you just leaving it on there for the time being?
I'm just gonna store it into my backpack. That's it.
See, that's why I knew you were going to do it, so I figured I'd ask. So
I like keeping body parts. Leave me alone.
yes, you're on your way to making a whole new you. Alrighty here.
I have to have insurance.
That's some of the worst imagery.
Suet, since you're typing in game, I need you to share with the classroom what you're typing, because secret messages are fun for everybody except for those who don't get them. So you want to go ahead and share with the class for those who are on the listening side of the podcast.
The only thing I want to share is I may or may not have spelt my name wrong. No, I didn't spell my name wrong. All I said was, Shuat whispers to Gorth, I bet you later he eats that eyeball.
I'm assuming that's actually also in game, so all of that's good roleplay as well there. So, Plethrin, just Plethrin, are you doing any other actions, sir? Do you have anything else that you would like to do now that you have deposited said troll eyeball into said pouch?
Let's see. Nope.
Okay. Alrighty. It will be this monster's turn here. And he's going to try to go ahead and shake you off of him here as he's still cupping his eye. Go ahead and give me a strength saving throw here, competing, sir, to go ahead and maintain your grip on the top of this creature as he starts to kind of shift back and forth to shake you free.
I was gonna say I figured that it'd be dexterity because I'm trying to stay on my feet.
Oh, you know what? That's fair. My apologies. Yep. Yep, pardon me. I missed.
All right, here goes another acrobatics save or check.
Oh my goodness, my brain's all over the place. I tell you what.
It's a 25.
Okay.
Jeez Louise.
Yes, you're able to go ahead and maintain for the crowd's sake here, from a visual perspective. He's kind of shaking back and forth, but you're doing this kind of body motion to where the rest of your body is moving with him as he's shaking, but your head is staying very stable in the air. And I would assume for flavor, you're just kind of like waving to the crowd, like, "Ah, yay!"
Hey, Chouette, look, I'm surfing.
Chouette kind of just picks up her head and like gives like a half-hearted thumbs up.
Alrighty, and that will be its turn here, trying to shake you free here. Plethrin, just Plethrin. It is back again. Your turn, sir.
I'm gonna take out the other eyeball.
Okay, go ahead, roll for it. Do it.
That's a 13. I thought it was a 1. It's a 13.
Okay. Alrighty, that unfortunately will not hit here, but you are able to go ahead and kind of gouge his cheek a little bit here and kind of graze it. Not to the point where he would lose any health points for it, but you're basically giving him a nice little bit of a scratch here as flavor here. Do you have anything else that you would like to do, sir? Any other bonus actions that you may have?
Do I have a bonus action? Give me 1 second.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, hey, would you look at that? I just found out. I just learned something.
Oh?
You have toes.
No, the climbing apparently wouldn't have counted as an action. Because I have the trait second story work. Climbing no longer costs you extra movement, and when you make a running jump, the distance you cover increases by plus 3 feet. Plus 4 feet.
I would agree with you ordinarily, but you are climbing a thing
True,
that is
yeah.
moving.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. Understandable. No, that's it.
Okay. Alrighty here.
I'll get that eye from you next time.
As the cheers come from the audience again here, as you're basically taunting them on, they're hearing this back and forth debacle as the crowd basically sees you give him basically a thumbs up to a person in the crowd. This time, instead of shaking, this troll is going to basically go ahead and try to reach with its arms above its head here. We're going to do another acrobatics here that's probably not going to roll. Can you beat an 8 acrobatics one?
I will. Let's see.
Okay.
Do I roll an acrobatics?
Yes, go ahead and roll. Actually, do a dexterity this time here to actually physically avoid the hands kind of swinging
Does a 17
wildly.
save it?
Oh, absolutely. With him rolling an 8, that most certainly beats it. Yes, sir. Alrighty. As his arms kind of wave here, you're able to kind of just step to one side. You let the arm pass, and you step to the other side and let the other arm pass. And I assumed for flavor, you kind of shout out "Ole!" As that ends his turn here. Back to you, Plethrin. Just Plethrin.
That eye shall be mine.
Not the burp.
19 hit.
Was that also a belch for flavor?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's me screaming into his ear. That eye shall be mine.
Okay.
Does the 19 hit?
Oh, most certainly. Yes, it does, sir. Yes.
That's going to be 7 piercing. Or, not piercing. Yeah, piercing. 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
And that's it.
Alrighty. Bear with me here 2 seconds here.
1 shaker shaker, 2 shaker shaker.
Right. Okay. With the troll's turn here, he is going to go ahead and still trying to let's do this here. So this go around here, this time he's going to basically hold his, you kind of curl his legs in, so there's some altitude that you're going to lose here temporarily, as he's going to basically thrust himself backwards into the wall, trying to go ahead and basically squish you between the top of him and the wall this time here. You can either go ahead and do a dexterity or an acrobatics check to avoid being squished on the wall of said pit to remove you from his chrome dome.
At 26.
Oh yeah, that'll
Jeez
do it.
Louise.
And what are you doing to go ahead and avoid being squished?
Since he's curling his legs back, and I'm assuming that his back is now facing the floor, to jump towards the wall to squish me, I'm going to just run across his face, stop on his chest, and just let him slam into the wall.
Okay. As you basically, as his motion is moving very Shadow of the Colossus style, you're just running down his face and running onto his chest. Am I getting that right?
Yes, you are getting that right.
Okay. Alrighty. That happens. And he's going to go ahead and take a couple of points of damage here himself.
And he's just going to phase into the floor.
Yep.
For listening
Yes.
viewers out there, he's just phasing through the floor right now. It's like a bug. It's like a bug in Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh my
Jesus.
gosh, it's such a good game. We'll have to community play that here at some point here. Now, Plethrin, just Plethrin, are you doing anything with the crowd? Now that they've seen you basically go ahead and run down his face and to his chest here? They kind of see like the crowd kind of like erupts in like a snickering and laughter here as you kind of see some of the folks like have like a bit of a sad face on them. Butters and Butters and pardon me, I'm gonna refer to your character names here. Gorth and Suet, you would basically take this here from a body language effect here. Is that these are people that bet against Plethrin, and they're not too happy about the direction that this fight is going, as they kind of look at him and then also look at you, very not happy with like frowny faces to the best of a perception check could. Plethrin, it is now your turn, sir. What would you like to do?
Real
Can
quick
I
for
throw this in?
Asliga.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna throw this in. Shua is just gonna give every single stare a very smug look, and just for distraction, give them all like a little bit of a flip off as she like stashes something in her other hand away.
Mommy, she did it again.
Yep. as the little...
Go ahead.
As this little girl notices you, basically go ahead and giving the bird to these individuals here. The little girl is kind of cheering on very wildly on the back of her father's neck, kind of just giving everybody the bird and kind of still cheering. And the crowd sees this and they just the eruption of not only laughter but and just overall giggles from everybody in the group here as they start to go ahead and cheer. They start cheering a little bit more louder and louder. Plethrin, 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 Plethrin.
That's my son.
Plethrin, what will you be doing next, sir?
For flavor, I'm going to be like raising my arms up towards the crowd, like telling them, "Get louder, get louder."
Well, Plethrin, I think you stretched too far.
Yeah, there you go.
And then I'm going to. Okay, then I'm going to roll to hit with the rapier.
Okay.
And I'm going to aim for his throat.
Understood.
Poke him in the throat.
Understood.
Actually, aim for the apple. And Shuat's gonna yell, "Aim for the apple!"
That's an 18 hit.
Oh, I'm sorry, say that again, Plethrin?
Does an 18 hit?
Yes, it sure does.
No, I was gonna ask, do I roll with advantage? But I kind of already rolled to hit. It's going to be 6 damage.
6?
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty. Anything else that you would like to do as a bonus action, anything like that, sir?
No.
Okay. Alrighty. This troll is going to basically start to begin to right itself here, and it's going to kind of swat at you to basically get you off as it's kind of trying to get to its feet here. Acrobatics, if you would please, or dexterity with a 19, sir. Can you beat it?
Yes, I can. It's a 23.
Alrighty. And what are you doing to dodge this individual for flavor, sir? What
I'm
can our
going
audience
to-
expect to see?
The audience is expecting to see, as he's riding himself up and swatting at me, I can only assume that he's just sitting up, like straight up with, like while sitting down. I'm just gonna run back up his face.
Okay.
You really are like that annoying aunt that won't get off.
Oh, dear Lord. Yes, please.
Oof.
All right.
Listen, I had this whole thing planned out in my head, and I'm so glad that it's going the way I want it to right now. But I'm also probably speaking too soon.
Yeah.
Good do. Speak too
So I'm
soon because
not
you're
going
ruining
to-
my
I'm not going
plans.
to get. I'm not going to get overly confident with it, and I'm
You're-
just gonna enjoy my time here.
Yeah, enjoy your time on the top because it's the only time you'll ever be taller than Shuet.
Right? Yeah.
I know, right? Other than that time where I threw up on a lady.
Yeah. He's peaked in the pit. Everything else is downhill from here.
It's like that one dude that peaked in high school.
Meet your end. Meet your end.
Right. Right. You're gonna hear the crowd like start chanting "Plethorin, Plethorin," like louder and louder and louder, and almost it's just about deafening at this point here. And you see this little girl still waving, fingers around here, middle finger extended here, also chanting "Plethorin, Plethorin." As the even you for visual sake here, Gorth and Suet. So far, this individual that gave the 10,000 gold to bet here is now he's kind of chuckling to himself here, where he was entirely very, very stoic before. He's kind of giggling haphazardly a little bit here as well here for flavor here. So sorry here. Can you guys remind me whose turn is it now? We've been going back and forth here pretty quick.
Mine.
Yeah.
You're okay. What would you like to do, sir?
I'm gonna take that eye regardless.
Okay. All right, roll for it.
That's a 20, not a nat 20, but a 20.
A dirty 20. All right. With a dirty 20, that does hit. Go ahead and roll. Roll for
10.
the damage, sir.
10 damage.
Okay, 10 damage. You got it.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to say that you're going to go ahead and grab that eye here now as well, fully blinding this troll as it lets out another roarous howl in sheer pain, as it is now blind at this point here as well. As and I have to jump back here just for flavor here. Plethrin, what are you doing with that other eye? Now that it's on your rapier again.
I'm going to just put it in my backpack. I'm not gonna gross out the crowd by eating an eyeball in front of them.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Alrighty here. Going back to our...
Real quick question, player to DM.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Does this now mean I roll with advantage because he's blind?
You sure do. Absolutely.
Sick. Okay, that's it. That was my
Okay.
question.
Alrighty, perfect. He's gonna go ahead and try to take a few more swipes at you here. Go ahead and do a acrobatics here for me.
I'm gonna do a dexterity because the last time he took swipes, you made me roll dexterity.
Gotcha. You're right. You're right. Pardon me here. See, this is enjoyable for me too. I'm forgetting all the damn rules in D&D here. So,
I'm gonna let you tell me what I need to save from.
yep. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and save from a dirty 20.
Okay,
Oh.
I'm not gonna save that because I rolled a 12.
Oh, okay. See how we were talking a couple of seconds ago? How you
wait.
Okay.
Do I still roll advantage? Because
Yes. You do roll advantage.
okay, give me one more
odds.
second. One more second.
Yeah. Do your thing, man.
Still not gonna save it. I just added 2 more points.
All right. So he's gonna bat at you here with his clawed hand, and basically make contact. Bear with me here. I need to make a roll for damage. You're going to go ahead and basically thrown off the top of him here. As he's going to throw you to the opposite side of the pit here.
Please be low.
What's that?
Please be a low amount of damage
Right,
taken.
Right. Okay, that's 1. 7 slashing damage.
Cool. I'm currently at 2.
Okay. All right.
All right. With that,
And that will be the end of his turn here as he goes back to kind of cupping his eyes. You are now prone on the ground here after falling a little bit here. You're not going to necessarily take any type of falling damage. We'll say that for flavor here, there's enough kind of mud and muck and stuff like that you're able to go ahead and hit the ground but slide to the opposite side. Fair?
okay. So I am going to. Well, first off, I'm going to stand up.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pull out the spice, and I'm going to prepare to chuck it.
Okay. Alrighty. Is this the
This is the bad one.
good?
Yes.
Okay. So
I
it's not
have
good
2 bad
spice.
ones. I have 2 bad ones.
Spice. Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And you are going to just prepare to chuck them, or are you going to chuck them?
Oh, if you'll allow me to, I'll chuck it. But if it's going to count,
Oh, you're going off of like D&D rules where
Prepare to chuck it.
to pull out something out of your bag takes an action to prepare it for your next action to throw it.
Yeah, but also again, DM preferential.
Right. Let's. You know what? Let's have you go ahead and throw it. Let's
Alrighty.
have you throw it because we're a little bit short on time here. So, go ahead.
Alrighty.
And chuck.
It's going to be.
And remember, do it at advantage.
Dexterity.
Yep. I'll have to make a dexterity counter to it. So yeah.
Okay, it's going to be. Can you beat a 21?
Oh hell no, not with a 10.
Alright, so with the spice, it counts. I'm guessing it counts towards poisonous.
Oh yeah, it does.
You're gonna take poison damage, or since it's an improved weapon, I'm going to roll a d4.
Okay.
And then I can only assume that over time, I just keep rolling a d4. You're gonna take 1 point of damage right now.
Okay. Alrighty. Here. As this liquid basically breaks against his, let's say, ample forehead, it basically kind of go ahead and kind of sprinkles down there, and the crowd kind of goes silent as they hear this glass ampule break from you throwing it at his face here, taking just the 1 point of damage. Everyone's kind of like, huh? You hear an audible "huh" come from the crowd as something also happens at that point here. Bear with me here. I need to make a special...
Yes, he needs to make a D106 throw.
I do. For this poor fucking troll who has no eyes.
His eyes just magically grow back.
Game on, fucker. That's gonna be a number 78 here. Number say. Oh my god.
He transforms into a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah, right. Number 78 on my list here says your walk becomes an oddly gated dance. And at this point here for flavor, I'm going to say that this angry creature not only is cupping his eyes where this goop is now finally finishing to trickle down his face, but the motherfucker starts to river dance at this point here for the
I was
crowd.
hoping for an Irish jig.
Yes, it's basically the same here, an Irish jig and a little bit of a dance here. And you kind of hear him kind of go hide as he's still cupping his eyes here.
Can you do it in Mr. Troll's voice?
Oh, this is terrible. I'm doing this against my will. Oh my God, someone help me! God, no.
Perfect.
As he then starts to go ahead and do this Irish jig to go ahead and kind of search around, and he's going to go ahead and head in your general direction necessarily, but not be able to close the gap here because he's not necessarily sure on your location. Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty, it is your turn, sir.
Alright, give me 1 second to modify my inventory and bring that down to 1. Alright, so I'm going to... Can I throw this? I can't. I'm going to throw my hand axe towards him.
Okay. Sure. Go ahead and roll for it.
Now, unfortunately, since I'm throwing it, I can't use the modifier. Actually, no, I can, right? Yes, it's a dexterity modifier. Okay.
Yep.
There's a dirty 20 and... 21.
Okay, that'll hit.
For 6 damage. Before you start your next turn, I'm going to roll for your poison damage.
Okay, sure.
It's going to be another 1.
Oh my gosh.
Alrighty. As you hear the acid take hold of its sizzliness, you see at the beginning of its turn that this sizzliness taking the 1 points here also somewhat, from the looks of it here, also is kind of being healed a little bit at the beginning of each one of its turns. And that this acid, you're seeing it kind of eat away about 1 point worth of health points as it kind of begins to immediately grow back as well. Okay.
Cheating!
It's going to take its turn here, and he's going... Nope, not even going to come close. He's going to continue to kind of make his way around the pit here in a random direction, which will be north, south, east, west. 1, 2, 3. Okay. He's going to basically go ahead and kind of turn and just kind of start swinging wildly in this direction here, which is he's going to basically go ahead and turn to his right and kind of flail in that direction here, looking for you here for a little bit here. And that's going to basically be his turn, basically trying to, scope you out and look for you.
Okay, I'm going to run up behind him.
Okay.
Okay, you're going to be moving. So I'm going to run up behind him. And once again, poke him in the butt.
Oh my God. Okay, go ahead and roll for it, sir.
Yeah, I'm not taking the 8, so I'm going to take the 22.
This is at the 22 points of damage?
No, 22 to hit.
Oh, pardon me. Yes, that will most certainly hit.
And then 6 for damage. And then for the poison damage, it's going to be
1.
Another 1.
Jesus.
Okay. God. Okay. He's still not going down. And will that be everything for your turn, sir?
Unless I was given a health potion, yes.
Gorth or Suet, you want to go ahead and chime in? Did you guys give him anything of the sort?
Mm-mm.
No.
Okay. All right. Then it will be the monster's
just-
turn.
Just a unanimous no.
No. No. Okay. Okay. It is at his turn here. He's going to go ahead and kind of go ahead and swing behind himself here to try to go ahead and hit you. Plethrin, let's go ahead and move your character here so we can keep the visual audience here interested as to where you're at here. He's going to swing behind him here. As he turns around, oh, that's a 1. He misses you, but what you're seeing is an orb kind of fleshily kind of starting to regrow in his left eye socket.
I'm sorry. Did you just use the adjective fleshily?
I did. I did. Would you? And I used it in a sentence, so it's now your turn to spell it.
FLEEESISS.
Good
I
enough
would
for
just
me.
spell it GROSS. Holy shit.
That's not a word.
That's gross.
I am going to prevent it from growing back in. I'm going to climb.
Okay. Bring me some acrobatics fun.
You're going to have to save a 19
Okay.
or to beat a 19.
Not happening with a 5. And to what length? What altitude are you going to be getting back on his head again?
Yes, because I have another plan.
Okay. Alrighty here. Let me go ahead and move you here. Dear Lord. I'm going to have so much fun explaining why this fight is taking so goddamn long at the end of the session here. You guys are just going to crack up laughing and roll your fucking eyes, I tell you what. Alrighty, you are on the top of his head here. Do you have any other actions that you would like to take, sir, that are bonus?
No, but I'd like to roll a check.
Oh,
A perception check.
Okay. Alrighty, just to get.
I want to see if anyone in the crowd is interfering because he noticed that this troll is slowly healing. So I'm going to be looking to see if anything is being of interference.
Can
Sure,
Chouette
go ahead.
also do that too? If that's a possibility?
Do I still roll advantage? Or no?
Not in this case here because
Okay.
you're I would say that if you want, you can also do an investigation.
That's persuasion.
It's,
I'm going to roll investigation.
okay. Alrighty. And Suet, what are you going to be rolling as well to do your thing? What are you looking for?
I might just do an investigation and see what happens. Yoink. That is a 20 for me.
Damn, you got
Ooh,
plus
very nice.
7.
Yeah.
Well done.
Okay. Alrighty. Plethrin, from your perspective here, you actually take a look at the crowd here as you as they're still cheering Plethrin, 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 and you're seeing everybody in attendance with this cheering. Like even the winged evil looking guy over there with his black and fiery wings here. He's also cheering on at this point here, just seeing you kind of just play with this creature here, and you don't see anything that would resemble anybody chanting or cheering in such a way that would try to regenerate any type of health and stuff like that, and being a cheatsy doodle essentially.
Okay.
And
That brings me to another point, so I'm just going to wait.
Okay, alrighty. Suet, which one did you roll again? Was it Arcana or was it the investigation?
I'm doing an investigation, and because I'm more of like overseeing everything, I kind of want to investigate my general area. So like the pit, the crowd, everywhere, if I could.
Okay. All right.
And since I rolled a 20, I feel like I should be able to get like a 360 view kind of thing, if I could.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yay.
Absolutely. with that, with your roll here, you don't detect anything in any way, shape, or form. Like everything is on the level from your perspective here of the crowd. Um, looking at the troll, however, you're seeing that this eyeball is basically slowly growing itself here, of the troll's own ability, essentially. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Natural regeneration.
All right, so to get back on track with the combat,
Yes, sir.
it will be your turn.
Okay, cool. Alrighty, here. He is going to go ahead and take another swing at you now that he knows that you're Shadow of the Colossus on his back again. And does a dirty 20 wave at you with his claw.
Well, I just rolled a dexterity save for a natural 20.
Oh, well, fuck that. Then I'm going to say, what do you do to avoid that? Do you do like a backflip, or are you diving out of the way? What does that look like for our audience?
To make it very bland, but also very cockishly for Plethrin, he's just gonna duck.
Okay. So you're going to see this claw kind of go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and you're just kind of ducking,
Yeah.
ducking, as the crowd kind of erupts again in laughter here at this site here.
And all you hear is just Plethrin going, 1, 2, 3. Gotta get my reps in. 4, 5.
As you begin doing push-ups. All right.
Just stabbing at the hand that's reaching toward him while he does his one-arm push-ups.
Right. Oh my goodness gracious, you guys. Plethrin, you're up, sir.
I am going to, instead of being on his back, I just needed to get up there to reach the point that I needed to get to. I'm going to grab into his eye socket and dangle from there, and just put the second spice into his mouth and down his gullet, basically.
Oh, just full force it, just shotgun it right down. Okay.
Yeah. That would be an acrobatics to hold there.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it. At advantage, keep in mind.
Drum roll.
Okay. It's a natural 20, so it becomes a 28.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. What do you want to do? Throw it down his gullet. Roll to 20. Yep, you do that thing. You throw that down his throat as you see it, the ampule clearly break against his inner mouth portal, his esophagus tube. And we're going to go ahead and... This is, again, the bad batch of spice, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So now that means I rolled double D4. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty here.
For 4!
For 4?
Oh wait, it's critical, so... Is it full? Like, double? Or...
We're gonna say it has a double effect here to some extent here.
Okay, so then it's 8.
Okay, gotcha.
Chouette's gonna lean over to Gorth and whisper, "Do you think he also forgot to take the cap off?"
Surely not. Not again.
I mean, he did take it out really fast. I really hope he did take the lid off. Or the
Nothing else. He broke.
cork.
He definitely broke it at least, right?
I don't know, it all happened really fast and he's facing the other way, so... Did you hear anything?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
I
Gregor,
heard some grumbles.
Yes, sir.
Plethrin's currently holding the eye socket that the eye is growing into. I forgot to mention that.
Okay, so you're grabbing that growing eyeball. Okay. Alrighty.
Yeah.
So here's goodness gracious. Okay, so
Let's
here's
see.
what happens.
Let's see where this goes.
You love it when your DM goes,
I love that sound because it means that storyline's being Redirected.
More lore.
With an 82 of randomness here going down his gullet, and you can clearly hear the ampule break in the creature's throat here. Something takes hold of him, and the bad batch of spice takes hold with its random effect here. And any wounds or bruises that this creature has acquired become patched with a Hello Kitty Band-Aid in 30 seconds. This effect lasts until the character dies, at which point they become mummified and wrapped in Hello Kitty Band-Aids.
Does that mean that, like, the eyes that are gone?
The eyes, I'm going to say that you're going to be able to easily go ahead and pull out that eye as a part of you swinging, that the natural fleshy bit basically reblinds him before the eye takes full effect there. As I'm going to say that you're able to basically kind of hop to the ground here at this point here. As the crowd basically sees these Hello Kitty Band-Aids basically start to wrap and wrap and wrap and wrap around all these little tiny little slices and little bumps and scrapes and bruises and stuff like that, as this guy's been sliding around on the ground here trying to get rid of you, to basically losing his eyes, to basically being poked in the butt several times, that these are basically constricting him up to and including him struggling here, and bear with me while I make a... Nope. And I'm going to say here for flavor that these Hello Kitty Band-Aids restrict him, and he starts to become more and more entangled as this craziness ensues, as more and more Hello Kitty Band-Aids are being slowly ripped as he's thrashing and thriving, as the Hello Kitty Band-Aids then slowly wrap their way around his neck, and they get so tight in this mummified process that it removes his head, that then falls in a giant plump onto the ground. And the cheer goes wild. And the cheer goes wild. The audience goes absolutely wild as you see everybody just go from absolute silence as this thump happens, and then the little girl goes, "Fuck you!" as she holds up her fingers again, as the crowd erupts in laughter, and the rest of his body basically falls to his knees and keels over onto its side here, you coming comfortably down onto the ground, landing in some sloppy mud, as you have destroyed this motherfucker.
In response,
Yes,
in,
sir.
in response, I'm gonna take off the slightly damaged kobold skull I was wearing that whole time, and bow my head to the troll.
I want to give that little girl a high five. She is now my new icon, child icon.
As the roar of the crowd here begins to get louder and louder and louder, the bugbear then goes ahead and enters the arena, just eyes agape, like mouth agape, like just hanging on the floor like nobody saw this shit coming, as he comes over and then says, "Our winner is Plethrin Just Plethrin! Give it up for Just Plethrin! Yeah!" And
I'm renaming myself to Plethrin the Destroyer.
Plethrin the Destroyer, because it's easier on the DM. Thank you. Yeah, give it a round of applause. And I'm going to go ahead and say that we're going to end the episode there.
Oh my god, thank you. I've had to pee for an hour.
The crowd is cheering and going fucking apeshit wild, as we'll end it there here. Going around the room here, I hope you guys had fun here. I know I sure did. Holy shit. Gorth, where can we find you, Butters, on the social medias and whatnot, sir?
You can actually find me on Kick. That's kick.com/buttreyflapjack. I stream things like Lethal Company, Overwatch, Satisfactory. You can catch a stream and come hang out.
Cool. Thank you, sir. Suet and Miss Hoku, both the same person. Where can we find you, sweetheart? Wonderful. Could you say that one more time? Because you kind of broke up.
We did. How did you know?
Huh.
No, I said you can find us on Spotify at The Bunch of Kalohis, or you can find
linktr.ee.
Yeah, there you go. linktr.ee/. bunch of Kalohis. There you go.
It'll be in the
It's
description.
such a
for
weird
streaming.
link tree.
Right. And
All the
It's such a
links will be
weird
in the
link
show
tree.
notes.
Right.
Yeah.
And, Mr. Jerry or Plethrin the Destroyer, as you had just given your name here, where can we find you, sir?
You can find me here
In the pit.
upon Spotify. You can find us on Spotify from the BOK, because that's pretty much all I'm participating in right now, or Twitch/YouTube.com/JerryWestRR.
Wonderful. Thank you, sir. And you can also find Plethrin the Destroyer down at the pit. Down at the pit Sunday. You'll buy a full ticket for a seat, but you'll only need the edge. And you can go ahead and find me. I'm on like
Yeah, no, that's definitely how that goes.
right. We'll brainstorm it here later. And I'm like Dragoon91 here with Candy Gaming, and you can go ahead and find me on the YouTubes, TikToks, Instagram, Twitter, and obviously where we're streaming right now is over on Rumble.com, because fuck YouTube. But you can find us underneath Canopy Gaming, and that's that. I hope you guys had fun, and we'll see you guys next time on Travels from Irland. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye. Subscribe to his OnlyFeed.
His OnlyFeed.
Oh yeah, hold on. I forgot one thing. Just so you guys know, if you guys didn't already go to your next podcast already, we're going to be opening up a Patreon here to go ahead and earn some cash here from those individuals who want to join us in either playing video games that we like to play together in multiplayer. We'll go ahead and chat with you guys in the Discord. Basically go ahead and hang out, make it worth your guys' time here, and we'll see when the time comes here if we get some sponsorships. Hopefully, looking out for you guys if you want to sponsor us. Maybe even giving out some fun merch here in the future here. But it all depends on you guys here going over to that Patreon and giving your support for these guys here. With the main goal being to make this fun D&D podcast more and more fun for you guys, and to basically upgrade our equipment here, because we're all throwing this together with what we have from an existing equipment standpoint, and anything that you guys can do to subscribe to us, to be part of that Patreon, and to just hang out with us in general, goes directly back to these guys here, goes back to the players here, to bring that production value and that entertainment value even more higher every more of a show. So go ahead and
because some of us need microphones.
That's right.
Jesus Christ, that scared the crap out of me.
Because some of us live in the 1940s. But anyway, that's
Yeah, see?
yeah.
See?
So that's it for me here. That's the last thing I wanted to go ahead and plug here. Go ahead and check us out on the Patreon. We're going to be discussing that here after the session here. Hope you guys had fun, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody. Officially, bye.
Bye. Jesus Christ.